Seiji's getting her paint on today. What you painting, Seiji?
I'm painting the birdhouse.
Nice.
It was not, this is what I was painting it earlier a long time ago, and I let it dry, and it's still kind of some spaces, so I'm painting another layer on.
Wonderful.
Where are you going to put the compost?
It's right here.
Where are you going to put it?
I'm going to put it in the beds.
There might be worms in there.
Yeah, there probably is worms in there.
Yeah, because you really love that stuff.
So now what I'm doing is I'm straining it, so all the good stuff's going to come out of the bottom. And this is actually something we made early on. Paul made it. And this helps us sift through our compost for the seed starting mix. And now the compost that's going to go out in the garden.
He used that stuff for a bunch of stuff for the chicken coop over there. Also for that over there that's next to that. So we got a bunch of it.
Yeah, we do. All right, so we're going to use this compost for special rows. So these are going to be our rows that have larger spacing and are easier to weed in. So that's going to be our cucumbers, our eggplants, tomatoes, peppers, and squashes. So we're going to use this for that. Now, if we were doing the carrots direct seeded or the lettuce, which are tighter, we would not use this because it's going to have a lot of seedlings in it. It's going to have a lot of seeds in it, and that means a lot of weeds. But for these beds with the larger spacing, we can totally use this, and I'm excited to use this. You know, this may be the best compost we have. So here we go. I'm going to do another round.
So she's putting some more in. There's a worm right here that is on my hand. Get that off. So this is where we're going to be putting all of that compost for the tomato. It's going to be a hard thing to do. Betsy's back.
Hi guys. Just sifting compost.
Some more.
Almost done. Got
Yeah.
a lot of worms in this batch.
Mom right there. Betsy.
All right, guys. Good morning. It's Betsy with Shady Grove Farmstead. And it is going to be 85 degrees today. It is it is May 9th, 2023. And today I am working in the tunnels. We are getting ready for our spring crops, and I'm going to be working on cleaning up some beds kind of left over from the winter crop. Before I put that compost out though, I need to put in our strings just so I can have a kind of a starting point of where the beds are. So this string was for a smaller bed. We have those in the garden, in the flower garden, and some up here by the pear tree. Let's see what this one is. Maybe we'll get lucky. And again, short one. All right, three's a charm. Let's go. Three's not the charm. Here we go. Nope. These should be on their own ring. So I should have another one of these with just the small ones. That would make my life a lot easier and efficient. And like Connor Crickmore says, efficiency is a big deal on the farm because little things like this slow you down and they turn into big things. This is number 6 right here. Winner, winner. Okay, so I finally got the string up. Yay, got it up. And now I'm going to clean up this bed with my stirrup hoe and just get all of the weeds out. And then I'll put in the compost, and then I'm going to Broad Fork. Here we go. All right, so check this out. This is one of our citrus trees we thought had died. But if you look, we've got a little bit of something coming up. Now, these were grafted. So if you look down here, you can see where the graft was. So this right here would not be good for us, but this is above. So that's gonna be the citrus, and it's I think it's an orange or a tangerine, a small orange. So we're gonna keep this guy, get him out of the tunnel and see what happens. Now over here is our lemon tree. We had a Meyer lemon tree, and she definitely has bit the dust. I'm not seeing any growth here. So she's done, I think. So now we are going to clean up our mess. So Paul would say I should just rake this up, and maybe I should. But I'll be honest, I really like touching the dirt. I like feeling the dirt. All right, so bed is clean. Hello, Bumblebee. Next step is compost. I'll spread it out and then I'll broad fork. All right, so I need one more load for this bed. So I'm just kind of picking stuff out as I go. These things can go back in the compost. They'll break down eventually. I probably should be wearing gloves, but I don't want to. Go get them. All right, so this is what is left. I'm just gonna throw it back in there. So now we're gonna spread out this compost. So next step is to broad fork. So this is gonna help aerate and loosen up some of that dirt. So here we go. Because it's on the side of the bed and it's a little bit awkward with the tunnel, I'm gonna kind of go at an angle. And the goal is to just disturb it. You're not trying to, you should really be able to barely tell you've done it. Just a little bit aerating. right, now it is time to fertilize and amend. Okay, so now we're gonna amend, and we have some recipes. So this is for tunnel 1. Okay. Mix it up. Okay, so row 9 is now ready to plant. We're not going to plant right now because it is hot and plants don't like to be disturbed or repotted or planted during this heat. So we'll wait for the evening, maybe when the family's around, and we'll do it together. This is going to be our squash zucchini row right here. So awesome. The squash is in. Here's our little baby squash plants. We basically did every 2 feet, maybe 3 feet. So in a 40-foot bed, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. So a little over 2 feet per bed. So excited for these guys to be in. Alright guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Shady Grove Farmstead. And you can follow along as our garden grows.